Every house, whether private like yours or commercial like offices, shops, hotel, hospital, clubs, etc., needs to be kept clean and tidy so that it looks inviting to all. This is where housekeeping comes in. Cleaning and maintenance service can be spotted very easily anywhere. The basic concept of housekeeping has started from keeping a domestic house clean and has gradually come to maintaining high standard of cleanliness and maintenance at commercial level. Besides this, housekeeping should also contribute to the saving in cost of labor, cleaning material and equipment, furnishing, and the like of every type of establishment. And now, before I proceed, let's understand first further what is housekeeping. Housekeeping, in simple words, means maintaining a house on a daily or long-term basis or looking after its cleanliness, tidiness, upkeep, and smooth running. Those the different procedures followed to keep and maintain every in the house in a good and presentable order are collectively known as good housekeeping. In other words, we may also say that housekeeping is a process of keeping a place clean, beautiful, and well maintained so that it looks and feels pleasant and inviting to all, either living, visiting, or working there. Now, what is the importance of housekeeping? To know the importance of housekeeping, let us examine the following situation. Now, Rohan gets up with a backache as his mattress is lumpy. He has to catch a train. He opens the top of potting, but there is no water. He goes to the roof to check the tanks. A leak in the pipe has drained out of the water. He sits for his breakfast and manages to save himself from failing as the chair is broken. To his horror, he noticed a tiny cockroach in his food. Now, would you like to be in Rohan's place? Would you like to use a dirty toilet? Or wear dirty torn clothes? Would you like to work in a shabby, dirty place? If eating out, would you like to go to a restaurant with broken furniture or pest growing all over? Would you like to sleep on a dirty and lumpy bed? I am sure the answer is no. These are very small things but can make a lot of difference in your daily life. These small things are very essence of a good housekeeping. That is the importance of housekeeping. Now, what is the areas of housekeeping? In commercial establishment, the housekeeping service are done by a team of specialized people according to different areas. Here are the detailed list of areas which you need housekeeping. You can add to list if you like. Number 1, rooms and corridors, like selling fan wallpaper, fans, air condition, electrical switches, and more. Number 2, toilets, tubs like water, closet, gears, water supply, and more. Number 3, linen. Linen like table napkin, tablecloth, towels, bedsheets, and more. Furniture and furnishing like furniture, curtains, table lamps, tube lights, and more. Next is a garden, like plants, pots, lawn, and more. Next is a public areas like staircase, corridors, lobby, conference, seminar room, waiting walls, and more. And now, let's proceed to the personnel involved in housekeeping commercial and establishment. Let us now discuss the duties and responsibility of each of them individually. Number 1, housekeeper. The housekeeper is the overall in charge of the housekeeping department. He or she directly controls all personnel as well as all the aspect of housekeeping. She or he is responsible for the cleanliness, beautification, and maintenance of the premises. Number 2, assistant housekeeper. He or she is responsible for all the aspect of similar to that housekeeper. In case of organization works round the clock, there may be more than one assistant housekeeper to work in different shifts. Now, next is a control desk supervisor. This person communicates with the staff and partners with various departments of the organization. He becomes the center point of all message, complaints, etc., and also keep records of what work has been assigned to whom and maintain the general follow-up of the same. Next, linen storekeeper. He or she is responsible for storage issue, cleanliness and maintenance of linen like napkin, tablecloth, bedsheet, bed cover, pillow cover, blanket, curtains, and uniform. Next is a floor supervisor. For a multicultural building, each floor is attended by a floor supervisor. He or she is responsible for the cleanliness and maintenance of the assigned floor, which include rooms, corridors, restrooms, staircase, etc. for jobs like changing or repairing lights, switches, etc. Next is a public area supervisor. He or she is responsible for cleanliness and maintenance of waiting hall, lobby, conference seminar room, recreational room, parking area, club, offices, and etc. Next is a cloakroom in charge. He or she is responsible for the maintenance and service of community. Next is a horticulturist. He or she is responsible for all the floral and plant decoration as well as the upkeep of the gardens in the premises. Next is a skilled worker. Skilled worker like plumbers, electrician, carpenters, painters are needed to do manor repair. They may be separate department for the maintenance and engineering work, and housekeeping can coordinate with it to do this job. This service are to be rendered with the highest degree of efficiency. Beside this efficiency, housekeeping should be contribute to the saving cost of labor, cleaning and material and equipment furnishing, and like every type of establishment.